First, a third dose for those with vulnerable immune systems, and now a booster plan for the rest of us.
The thought is if you give us a booster dose, that really augments your immune system so that you have that enhanced protection.
Infectious disease physician Katie Sharff says if we got our initial doses, we are in great shape when it comes to the risk of severe COVID illness, hospitalization, and death. But data shows at 8 months, protection starts to wane. So say you got your second dose on August 18th, 8 months later, April 18th, 2022, it would be time to get a booster of Pfizer or Moderna. Experts recommend you get the same brand you got initially, but if you can only get a booster dose with the other, you can. Now, a lot of you have asked, what about the single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine? So far, there is no booster recommended, but that could come if more data shows it makes sense. And what about getting the flu shot? Aileen wrote me on Twitter saying, we are supposed to have a 2-week space between other vaccines, so should we plan flu shots accordingly? Dr. Stephen Krager with Clark County Public Health says that guidance has been dropped.
So if it's going to be convenient for you to get, your booster COVID-19 shot and your flu shot at the same time, that might work really well for you. And there's nothing wrong with that.
So when it comes time, be ready. Healthcare workers were some of the first to be vaccinated early on, so they would be among the first up for booster shots in just a few weeks. Right now, many are working overtime in overburdened hospitals.
So I think it's just more of a feeling of exhaustion, just on a day-to-day basis. But absolutely, I know I've had several of my colleagues ask about their booster doses, and they are eager to get them when they become available.
Finally, both doctors we spoke with say as important as booster shots are, the unvaccinated getting their first shots is still the key.
Critically, from a public health standpoint, protecting our hospital capacity, getting unvaccinated people is more important right now.
And we are never going to get out of this until that group of individuals goes and gets their vaccine.
Tim Gordon, KGW News.